Hi, this is Sister Ann Laughlin, Beacon of Hope Women's Outreach, and I'm reading my book, Journey to Faith, that I had published before it was finished because I was told I was dying. I am on page 50, and I'm just going to keep on reading. I'm on 5-minute time, so I'm just going to keep going and stay with me. While at St. Joseph Hospital, my granddaughter Kennedy sat in the emergency room with Wes, my husband, and watched them put intravenous needles, that's an IV, into my arms, trying to administer medicines to save my life. Only being 3 years old, she only knew they were hurting her Nana. "No, stop hurting Nana, please," she begged. Wes, my husband, had called our daughter Stephanie to come pick up her daughter Kennedy, but she was at work, so it took a while for her to get there. Poor Kennedy. She had to see me, and all I could do was try to tell her I was okay. But I don't think she could understand what I was trying to say. No one could. I did not seem to make any sense. When I finally did make sense, I did not know what had happened, and I did not believe what they had told me. At that time, I was only 48 years old. That's too young to be having strokes. I'm too young for a hemorrhagic, that's a bleed, stroke. How can that be? Is the diagnosis correct? Yes, I had to stay in the hospital for treatment, and then I would be transferred to a rehab unit and go through rehab therapy for a stroke. Per the Mayo Clinic, a stroke is medically referred to as a cerebral vascular accident, CVA, and is a condition when blood supply is interrupted to a part of the brain. Blood carries oxygen, which is supplied to various parts of our body, including the brain cells. Thus, for proper functioning of all the body organs and cells, blood and oxygen are a must. During a stroke attack, this blood supply can be disrupted due to blocking or the bursting of the blood vessel present in a part of the brain. That's what happened to me 5 different times. There are 2 types of strokes, the ischemic and hemorrhagic. The ischemic stroke refers to a stroke due to a blood clot and most common, while hemorrhagic stroke is a stroke due to breaking of the blood vessel. Because of blood and oxygen scarcity, the brain cells die and cause dysfunction of that part of the brain. If proper and quick treatment is not given, the brain may completely stop working, causing the death of the patient. I put this technical information in so that people could understand what I suffered. That made me a victim. Because I was suffering, I had no control over that. This information was found on the internet, mayoclinic.com, internet/research, clinical trial and client, unified, proxy style sheet, unified and output equals XML, underscore no, underscore DTD, and Q equals STROKE. And I have 1 minute and 18 seconds left on this video, and I will get back to finishing reading this and everything. I just want to say I'm praying for you, the whole world, so that people don't suffer. Remember, you're only a victim when you have no control over the situation. That's when you have to make up your mind to not stay in the situation if you do have control. Therefore, I am lucky because I am alive. I did not only survive 1, but the 4 consecutive strokes against the odds. My journey to faith, that began growing even more so. God has a plan for me. I just don't know what it is. I thank God every morning for another day. Each day is a chance for me to watch my grandchildren to grow. It is a chance for me to become a better person. When I pray, it is to ask God to watch over my children and grandchildren. Give them the guidance and help them to find their faith in Him. God bless. I'll be back.